I want to tell you about the new chapter, limits and derivatives. In fact, what is the limit? If I tell you about the limit with the help of an example, that is, if limit x tending to 2 and function is x square minus 4 upon x minus 2, means the value of this rational expression not at 2, because if we put here x is equals to 2, we will get 2 square minus 4 upon 2 minus 2, that is 4 minus 4 upon 2 minus 2, that is 0 upon 0. 0 upon 0 and infinity upon infinity are known as indeterminate form. It is indeterminate form. So, in order to understand the concept of limit, I am telling you, if limit x tending to 2, x square minus 4 upon x minus 2, x tending to 2 means if we are trying to put the value of x as 2, we are obtaining 0 upon 0, which is indeterminate form. X tending to 2 means not 2, it is close by 2. So there are two possibilities: close by 2, the value of x which need to put maybe more than 2 or maybe less than 2. If you observe it on the number line, suppose it is 0, 1 and 2. So if I take about the left hand limit, what is the left hand limit? In the function, in place of x, we will put a bit less than the value which limit tends to. Here limit x is tending to 2, so what we will put? We will put the value of x as 2 minus h. And very important to understand here that there is no gap between 2 minus h and 2. Very close values. As I am taking something less than 2, that's why we say it is left hand limit. So we have to write here limit not x tending to 2. We will write limit h tending to 0, because h is very close to 0. As here was limit x tending to 2, value of x is not 2, either it is bit more or bit less. Limit h tending to 0, in place of x, we will put 2 minus h whole square minus 4 upon 2 minus h minus 2. So we will get limit h tending to 0, 4 plus h square minus 4h minus 4 upon minus of h. Minus 4 get cancelled, and the value of the function, that is the left hand limit, is coming out like this: h taking common, h minus 4 upon minus h. This h and h get cancelled. We are obtaining it as limit h tending to 0, h minus 4 upon nothing but what? Minus 1. So if we put h as 0, we will get minus 4 upon minus 1, that is what? 4. So the left hand limit of this function x square minus 4 upon x minus 2 at x tending to 2 is coming what? 4. Similarly, if I want to tell you what is its right hand limit, in order to understand right hand limit, we can take the help of number line. This is 1, this is 2. Right hand limit means RHL of x square minus 4 upon x minus 2, where at x is equals to 2, meaning by we will put a bit more than 2. So we will write it as limit h tending to 0. In place of x, we will put x will be supplied by 2 plus h. So this become 2 plus h whole square minus 4 upon 2 plus h minus 2, meaning by everywhere in x we have put 2 plus h. This is coming out to be limit h tending to 0, 4 plus h square plus 4h minus 4 upon h. So ultimately, if h will be common and will be cancelled with the denominator, we will get limit h tending to 0, h plus 4. If h is supplied by 0, the right hand limit answer is 4. Answer of the left hand limit for this problem, its left hand limit was 4, its right hand limit is 4. Now, the value of the left hand limit and right hand limit are equal. What is the value of the function at x is equals to 2? If we put x is equals to 2, we will find at x equal to 2, its answer is 4 minus 4 upon 2 minus 2, 0 upon 0, which is indeterminate form. Now we can do one more thing, that is limit x tending to 2, x square minus 4 can be written as x minus 2 into x plus 2 divided by x minus 2. Neither x minus 2 in numerator nor in denominator are 0, because x is tending to 2 not equal to 2, and in place of x if we put 2, we will get 2 plus 2 is equals to 4. So left hand limit is equals to right hand limit is equals to value of function at that point. Hence we can say this function is continuous and its limit exists. In any problem of the limit, if the value of the left limit, value of the right limit and value of function all are equal, then we say yes, limit exists.